comes across the message and it resonates with. Okay, so please keep in mind that my messages are timeless, and this one happens to be a general message. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and see what's going on. Thank you so much for your likes, subscribes, comments, shares to help my channel grow. Of course, is greatly appreciated. Alrighty, so today is November 2nd, 2025. Confusion here and sacrifice with Neptune. Alrighty, there's something about a relationship. It is in reverse, so there is confusion regarding possibly past relationships or partnerships in which there was some kind of sacrifice energy happening. Let's see. All right, if you'd like a private reading, that information is in the description box. Oh, well, no, I don't think it is right now. Well, I'll put it in there later, or you can check out another video under the live tab. My information's there. Sorry, I had a difficult time getting this going. So anyway, so I got distracted and didn't put that there. Let's see. All right. Something about a full-time job, doing a little out of time. This is Virgo. This is the 6th house. Got Virgo, Gemini. Somebody could have here a little at a time and quick. Okay, there happens to be some confusion regarding what someone or an energy did as a part of serving a little at a time. Then there's a belief attached to it, and there was a quick words, quick information that came in with Gemini. So some kind of quick information came in about this energy doing something a little at a time. Well, that's just fell down here. Aquarius, discovering. There's a discovery here, discovering something to clear up the confusion so the confusion doesn't continue. Let's see. The same card. All right, so this was some kind of effort as a full-time job, whether it is a job or this was definite efforts put in here regarding this confusion and sacrifice. All right, there's an unexpected change. So this energy doing a little at a time was to create well, they could be creating unexpected change for themselves. The energy putting in something a little at a time, confronting confusion with an unexpected change with Uranus and Mars. Aries, an unexpected change with someone's desire or the reason of this challenge. Aries, you could be dealing with an area. I have Aries here twice with Mars. So this actions, this whatever energy did a little at a time to force some unexpected change is definitely coming up here. Let's see why though. What does this viewer need to know about this information? It's about associations and circles of friends. A little at a time could be associations with work involved here as well. Having to do with some kind of belief, second house, and a resource, associations and values. That's serving some kind of purpose here. A secret purpose resulting in power with Scorpio. A little at a time. Somebody's concerned about the laws or philosophies that are involved. Maybe that's why something is a secret. Let's see. It's about resources and circles of friends. A little at a time. Something being confused a little at a time around. I think it happened quickly. A sacrifice and a confusion. Sacrifice of resources, friends, and done a little at a time as to what? Okay, this experience took place with Jupiter and Neptune here to grow and expand, learn and teach. Wow, you're very positive through this confusion. Is it what you value? Okay, you could be detaching from associations with different values, and that energy is you're discovering what was practical or impractical. You took an investment or a gamble with doing something a little at a time. Okay, with her, well, so it's associations. What are these? There's a mystery here. Okay, well, somebody's gonna get some unexpected news here. And there's a mystery and a major change regarding this confusion. Okay. There's a confrontation with Mars. Home base or family. There's a mystery here around home base support or family and force. There's some kind of force with Mars and a major change occurring, and power and status keeps coming up. So a shift, a major change or a shift in the status here as well. Status through resources, beliefs, and values. No longer like conforming to the confusion of something you possibly are clearing up. So there is a solution here. Let's see. Six of Cups, a little out of time. I'm going to do a little out of time from the past. The past reflection, you could have been, because this is in the reverse. So this full-time job was a past justice. You got something. Okay, you could have worked on something a little excuse me, a little at a time, which justice is occurring now. So it's like the seeds that were planted in the past are coming to light, or this has to do with an Ace of Pentacles from the past that justice is now occurring about, because we do have a Queen Cups in reverse, and then like the ships coming in, justice occurring, and then a new beginning. And I got job over here with stars in reverse. What's happening here with this little at a time? The confusion taking place a little at a time. Your belief shifting, your spiritual belief shifting. Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, this was something that wasn't passionate. Either could have been a job or a position. Queen of Swords in reverse. A little at a time. Confusion regarding some kind of passion, work put in. Leo, Scorpio, unable to move forward. Kind of superficial surface information taking place about what somebody does or did a little at a time. What is this? Walked away from it. And it went way over there. Okay, so walking away from what is no longer serving. Simply Page of Swords in reverse. There's some kind of rumors with the circles of friends and the surface information. And you got freedom from it. Okay, so somebody took part in this like rumor mill as a full-time job. Judgment now. Nine of Pentacles. Wow. So freedom and freedom and freedom from judgment. You could be making a judgment call here because you see something very surface, like, so if it's very surface like, it could be, projecting or a mirror kind of thing. These are about your beliefs and your values and your resources, though. So like a rumor mill about this confusion. What is this? Wow. And the news. Lots of news going to come out here. Taurus. We have Page of Wands in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. Not getting a victory with the whatever took place that was through many words. And then I got the Knight of Swords. More information I got about or coming to an Emperor energy. There's something here about a lack of being able to make a wise decision now, which is going to lead to some kind of news about somebody's resources. They didn't get a victory. The Ace of Pentacles was in reverse, and now the Two of Pentacles is in reverse. So it's like having less to work with as far as the values weren't aligned. It was a very superficial value here with this confusion. And I see the Seven of Cups. Confusion and the idealization placed around why somebody walked away and then no longer served them. Seven of Pentacles, Five of Wands in reverse. The potentials, why somebody wanted some good potentials here, are the seeds. Judgment. Mystery about this. Wow. You're not returning the same energy that's being put out here. Five of Wands in reverse. Major change and shift with these. I said a status change with, so I've got 5 energies with those wands. And so somebody made a clear choice. It was a mystery called Judgment. Free themselves. Unhappy family dynamic. And somebody turned something down. No longer helping. The message is that you raise the value of your own self. Therefore, it shifted your frequency, which shifted what you're attracting. So who's attracting this? Because let's just. I'm going to keep going. What is it? What'd you walk away from? Okay, let's see. 7 of Wands. Justice. This is for justice occurring. We saw justice earlier. All right. So this was an injustice of some sort. So balance is being restored. Okay. Associations are being illuminated at this time. Circle of Friends. Queen of Swords in reverse. Something was not in alignment with the truth or being influenced about values here. Influence. Page of Cups, 7 of Cups, influence. These are 8 cups. He walked away from influences. Those. What is this? News. What somebody believes is going to. Okay. All right. They're really surprised about what they believed or something. Okay. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Well, okay, well, that's the news of greed here. Somebody was overly investing or overly giving to something that was draining them. Resources, draining them of resources. This is justice, though, because it was attached to this mill, some kind of mill. Okay, we have confusion, and this is potentials and sacrifice. So there were 7 pentacles created out of some kind of idealization of information. I got the 9 of Swords. Worried about it. Worried but not worried. Not worried about it. Or this was supposed to be worrisome, but it's no longer worrisome. Or the confusion is clearing up. Therefore, wow, with the 3 of Pentacles. Confusion regarding why these potentials. These are 10 pentacles. So this is a collaboration or communication and planning. King. I'm sorry, it's not the King. It's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Collaborating. So untrustworthy, disloyal. It's not a good plan. King of Cups. Seven of Swords, so it's deceptive. Water sign energy confusing a sacrifice with the collaboration. What's happening here with this Five of Wands? Because it's there's a mystery here about it. Scorpio with the 8th house, I believe. So emotional confusions here with Neptune, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. A very unequal give and take. And this again is now 10 Pentacles. So all involved, and now they're all in reverse. Alrighty. So, all right. This is being cleared up. What? This is 3 of Cups in reverse. The plan. All right, the plan was done to disrupt some kind of celebration, or there's a mystery about why somebody might have celebrated too soon. They didn't get what they expected. 10 of Pentacles are now in reverse, or this news was coming back about the resources, or this whatever you stood your ground with over here with what no longer served is going to pay off in the end, because this is like karma returning. Somebody did this for personal power, the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So it could have, it's about using resources, but unable to do so. The major change, no, you're no longer celebrating or competing or accepting offers from this energy. There's a mystery. What's so much about the mystery? Because I don't think it's so much a mystery. But he wasn't generous. The 3 of Pentacles. Collaboration. There's a mystery about the communication. Queen of Pentacles. About a Queen of Pentacles or an earth sign energy. Personal power. Somebody did something for personal power. Collaborated with energy that was not in a equal give and take. Moon in reverse. Somebody knows something here. Why something didn't work. The moon is in reverse. Not emotionally attached to the situation. Giving information about a non-victory. Someone didn't get the victory they expected, or this was to collaborate to keep something a mystery. What's been kept a mystery? Oh, the Sun in reverse. Somebody's optimism or happiness, or their 2 of Cups in reverse. Mysteries about relationships. Wasn't that one of the first cards we saw? I don't know. Okay, unhappy partnerships. Oh, and what's keeping things together? What's the glue that holds something together here? Your support might have been holding things together. Heavy energy. Okay, yeah, you walked away with no longer served. It's heavy. You stood your ground with walking away with no longer. So something was serving something a little out of time that you saw as for what it is. I'm going to say. All right, weighed down by worry. So you're not weighed down by the worry because you walked away from it, because it's not your worry, or you already took accountability. Walk before you can run, fresh outlook, baby steps. So you could have kept a fresh outlook. There was a hot opportunity being fired up here. Okay, that just comes back to bite you. Bitter taste goes sour. Okay, so I just saw this card, sweet satisfaction, doing a little at a time regarding some kind of confusion or sacrifice for some kind of satisfaction. But then when you say no, and walked away, it goes sour. So whatever. Go sour. Trust your feelings on this about heart's desires, associations, freedom. Something's on pins and needles. You're going to get a lucky break here. The energy in the page just soared. So whatever's responsible for the source of the surface rumor problem there. Cracks in the facade. So there's cracks in the facade of the friends, the association, and it's unsupported and drying up, and that is part of justice. You're a budding star here, and the first blush bursting out on the scene, and that is going to be news coming in, and your resources are going to improve with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, opening up, glowing results, clarity, seeing the whole picture. And here it's funny because this picture is kind of blurry. It is fall. So it's like first clarity within you and then around you type of energy. Something's in the formative stage, immature or being hungry. This is the energy of greed with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And that is what this facade is going to be seen for the resources and the value and wanting what someone has, or the belief that of this entitled to something. Could have gone away. There's a missing piece here. Well, the confusion added to the regard to the missing piece. Cannot break the ice. Chilly reception. Okay, so now this news is you're not receptive to more of the same over here. Seven of Pentacles, which the potentials were confusing or created. Okay, so I have this. Let me see here. It's all forked up, a real tie in the behind. Okay, so the confusion, being hungry for resources caused a tie in the behind on pins and needles. So this energy is kind of going to show itself for what it is. It's like you don't have to do anything here. It didn't get off the ground. It didn't go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere. The cracks. What is this? Tying in the behind with this. Resistant to change, upsetting news, and accident. So there's some kind of communications or injustices or surface information. And there's a mystery around what is resistant to change or this news, but there's a lot of news over here. And then the accidents. Trust your feelings on this. Someone's unable to proceed because you closed to negotiations. Somebody might have made some last minute changes, which led to upsetting news because I have the sun in reverse here over here, which could very well be. So there's a mystery about this upsetting news. Still, it's from the past. All right. Excuse me. Let's see. Let me get some more tarot here. Now I got the Ace of Swords upright. Victory. All right. Walking away from what no longer serves, or some kind of game. Or something was bitter when it was supposed to be sweet or something. No longer defending. Defense is in the reverse. No. It's like going back. Lovers in reverse. Unable to defend choices. So someone made some clear choices. Let me shuffle. Some clear choices. But there's still a mystery. All right, I got the Queen of Wands, passions. We had a passion, but this reflection is in reverse. Happiness in reverse. Collaborated, fire sign energy, collaboration. Unable to grow, to distrust. There was a distrust with the serving. limbo, created a limbo situation or needing to see something from a higher perspective. Queen of Swords is now upright. Resilient. You were resilient to this. This Queen of Swords is resilience. He was resilient with the gossip. Gossip in this deck, Page of Swords upright, Page of Swords in reverse over here. So some kind of gossip being twisted with the facade. So much added energy to information to make it more, seem more desirable to listen to, I suppose. Okay, being resilient to these. Oh, wow. And then we saw the Two of Pentacles. I don't know where it is now, but it was in reverse in the other deck. And it's up right here. Options. All right, justice in these. Interfering with options or facading options or making. I got circle of friends. Options. Hungry for attention. Defense in reverse. Choices in reverse. Luck in reverse. Somebody's not going to receive luck because of the choices they made, or they're immature, being hungry and valuing something else. So it's about gratitude, being grateful for what you have and not looking at what you don't have or what somebody else has. And here, gratitude just came out in reverse. My gosh. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, gratitude in reverse. I hope you can see that because I just said that. Alrighty. So it's about being grateful for what you have and putting an end to the anxiety of these proposals, so these relationships, competition. This news is coming back, going back. I'm grateful. Now we got movement. So there's forward movement. Universe came in and took the reins here. But these seahorses look like they're going to go in two different directions possibly, but they are hooked together by the tail. So it's like, okay, so it's going to go together no matter what. I don't know what that has to do with anything. It's about confusion. So two different things tied together. Queen of the Ocean and the Fool in reverse, abundance in reverse, new beginning in reverse. So somebody's not going to have an abundant new beginning until they're grateful for what was. Well, it's about values. I don't know. So put that energy where it goes. Now I got drama over here with the Knight of Swords in this deck and unable to defend again. Nope. So it's just like letting the drama play out, but you're not even a player in it because the Five of Wands is in reverse. And now this drama creates upsetting news, of course, or an accident. And here heartache is in reverse. Somebody's not surprised. Or you're not surprised that that's what this created. We have number 33. There's still a mystery to the drama or the source of the drama, or the source of the drama is being revealed or talked about over here. Gemini, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups upright, and then Sagittarius are unable to take accountability or responsibility for the part in the drama for some reason. So we're going to see here. Stay in the flow at this time, surrender to the rhythm of life, remaining open to the opportunities and lessons as they naturally unfold. Okay, this was a lesson, and you're allowing us to naturally unfold. Okay, so we got as a full time. Oh gosh, wait a minute. Answers unfold. I just said unfold. Answers unfold. Keep your mind be open and willing to learn from this experience, and then not only resilience, but it's about adaptability. So you will also are adaptable here, being able to walk away, open to receive. Okay, so invite abundance with open arms and embrace the blessing waiting to flow into your life. The options. So interfering with options is no longer a possibility here. There's a fantasy land. Make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. Okay, the circle of friends associations or some kind of freedom. There was a fantasy land with these options and this receiving. I do have those rainbow mountains. What looks like these rainbow mountains in these pictures. I don't know where they are. Peru? I don't know. But probably not. But hurtful events. Okay. It just said, "Oh, be open." Well, it's like being open to the highest and lowest aspects of this drama and news. As you navigate this challenging time, learn to let go of the past so it won't weigh you down. These were hurtful events. And this is some an energy on fire here, actually. True intentions. Okay. There's something about your true intentions here, or about your resources, or somebody's true intentions. Gentle release, let yourself surrender to the flow of life and the mysterious currents, and check it out. This guy with the seahorse is under the ocean creating a current with these seahorses, or they're going with the current. They're not going, okay, so yeah, because the seahorses are tied together. I mean, isn't that how they move? So the current's taking them, the movement, and this card is of movement, Chariot. Moving. Okay, gentle release. Learning secrets. Stay open-minded and be receptive as you uncover hidden truths and embrace the lessons they offer. All right, secrets about the drama. Secrets about the movement. Secrets about the movement. What is this? New heights. Wow. Soaring to new heights. That looks like a dove of peace here. Learning secrets. We have a big ear. With the drama, somebody's really into the drama here, listening, willing to. There's a major change with it though. A real promise is coming. Getting advice. Oh, ear. Well, I don't know. Let's see. There's a real promise. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of the possibility. That's what you're doing here through all that. Getting advice. Seek guidance with an open heart, ready to learn and grow from the wisdom offered by others. So with all this kind of karmic, toxic, or negative experience you're learning from, there's a change in it all. It is about it's about like everyone is your teacher. Everything can be your teacher, even if it teaches you what not to do. Make miracles. So there's miracles. A real promise with a miracle could be being guided toward that as well. That's a mystery. When you move away from something else, you're being guided toward something. A sky of clarity, making miracles. Wow. Igniting creation. So towards something beautiful. Okay. Let's get a couple charms and let's see what's going on. Oh, Jennifer. Oh, I did get just a couple. Well, that's what come out. All right, so I got fluorite, tellurite, so stones are very relevant right now. And then a turtle. So it's like you're learning, but it's like the tortoise and the hare possibly. Is there something real here to experience? Okay, being guided to something was fragile. So it's either like opposite stones. Fluorite, very fragile, and then Tigerite, very resilient. But it's like the turtle is got a hard shell. I mean, not only are they slow, but they got a hard shell. They're very resilient. And I don't always get that from a turtle, but they have very good protection. They can go back in their shell, but it's like don't don't stay there too long there. I'm gonna go ahead and do some dice here and see what could be relevant for you or helpful for your journey. And I'm gonna do them over here, and let's see what happens for you. All right, got pit. All right, bit, Ritz. Something could be ritzy because I have Ritz, Ritz. Zip. Something could be wrapped up or zipped up, tight or something. I got do, ran. You could have ran. Dora. Dora, isn't that from? Oh, I don't know. Dora. There's some kind of. I got pink, Pink, color pink, or a name pink, or a pink something. Pink. Okay. I got a rink, ink, mink. Ritzy, I thought so it could be very. I got a bin. We could keep the mink in a bin. That makes no sense. Okay. We. I got crap here. Something's crap. A mink. Then I don't know. I got bay. Maybe something about a bay. I got Benny, A-N-Y. I got Ann, A-N-N. That was an A. I'm going to put it back. I got biz. Don't. Maybe it was told don't. Tray. T-R-A-Y, tray. Nay. I got Nick, N-I-C-K. Rick. Hick. Pick. Tick. Talk. Mock. Rock. Dock. Dock of the bay. Okay. Rot. Oh, I had TikTok. Mock. Okay, time's running out. All right, let's see here. I got yak, back, pack, rack, Mac, Zach, hack. I got tact, T-A-C-T, using tact. Text. I got dine. I thought I had a need. Din, not dine. A din. Act. ACT, actor. Or act. Or something about an act. Or some kind of play or, I don't know. Are there acts in the Bible? Acts. Man. Man is here. Brr. Brr. Okay. May. I'm gonna something about May. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. I do hope this was helpful. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.